Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of It Starts With Action. Today we have my good friend Dian. She's an amazing personal trainer, and this episode is all about health and how exercise has helped her with her mindset, as well as how she went from doing a management degree to choosing to go for her passion for personal training and empowering young women to take control of their health and mindset and realize, it's not about how you look, it's about the inside, not the outside. And I also want to say sorry about the audio because I'm facing some technical difficulties, not sure how to deal with it. The content is good, so please bear with the audio and I promise it will get better. So let's just get into it. Okay, hi everyone. So today we have I'm just really excited.
You
Dian?
can do it. Dian. Yes, Dian.
Dian. Yeah. You are from the Netherlands, which is like so cool. Like, how did we meet? We met through Lewis House in a circle,
Yeah.
and I didn't expect to like meet a really cool friend, and I did. I'm so just so grateful about. And so I'm really excited to talk to you today about taking action and how can I add this? Let's go. Just something we always
Let's
say.
go. Yes.
Let's go. We literally say that
We can say it a lot.
we say that every text. But can you tell everyone a bit about yourself, what you do, and just anything about yourself?
Yes, so I'm Dian. I'm 22 years old and I'm from a little town in the Netherlands. So, first of all, sorry if I pronounce something really weird because
No,
my
English is
first
great.
language isn't English. I try my best and I have like Google Translate ready if I mess up.
Oh.
Always prepared to fail, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a fitness coach. I just got my certification like in November, I think. I don't want to call myself a personal trainer yet because I only give training to small groups at the moment and I'm still interning a lot. I'm still a beginner, still working out how it goes in the fitness world. But yeah, I'm a fitness coach. I work at a small gym, which is great because I can learn a lot. And I also have a degree in facility management, which is totally different.
Which is
But
really interesting to talk about.
yep, it is. But yes, sport is my passion, so I needed
Mm.
to pursue a career in that and not in facility management. I can
Yeah.
sit a whole day. I can just sit at an office. I need to do this.
Yeah, it's really inspiring to see you like at an early stage to realize that management office job isn't what you want, and like just taking action to like change that, even though like going through 3 years of like studying something that you don't end up
Four.
using for
4 years.
yeah,
Yes.
like for me it would probably feel like a waste, I guess, but then at the same time, like, you don't want to do it. It's good that you
Yeah.
are changing now instead of like 10 years later and you would regret. So could you talk about like your story and how you kind of realized that I don't want to do management, I want to do like sports?
Yeah, like I always wanted to do something in the sports. I literally grew up at a badminton court. My whole family played badminton. I played it from when I was 6, I think.
Wow.
And I played it for like 15, 16 years. I just quit it. But yeah, sport was my identity. I needed to do something with that. But I also needed some sort of safety for a job because I thought I need to make money and stuff like that. And the fitness world isn't that big in money. It's really noisy. There's a lot going on in there. So when I was 16, I had to choose what I wanted to do as a study, as a degree. So I decided to go with management because that was safe, kind of safe, and it was okay to do. And I thought like sport is a hobby. Maybe I should keep it as a hobby and not as a like a purpose or something. So the first 2 years of my study in facility management were okay. I It was doable. I got a good grade like that. But the last 2 years were like, this is not what I want. I absolutely hate it. I want to quit.
Really?
I actually, like when I was finishing my thesis, I only had 3 weeks to go, and I still needed to do some exams. I was like, I'm going to quit. Like, I'm going to
Mm,
quit this degree in the last 3 weeks. I didn't. I finished it, and now I can do what I want.
yeah. What did you, I guess, hate the most about it mainly?
Like in the third year, I was doing an internship, and that was what I hated because that was when I
Mm,
saw what the job is all about. It's like sitting at an office, fixing other people's stuff. That's what you're
mm.
doing as a facility manager. And I felt like I couldn't make an impact with doing this. So that's what I hated. And then I started realizing from this is not what I want.
Most of us would choose a safe choice, even though we maybe don't really enjoy that, or we don't even know what it's about. We just choose it just because we know it's going to be safe, and we forget about if we're going to be okay mentally to do it for life.
Yep, yep.
So
And also,
yeah.
like, when I had to choose, if I was 16, I
Mm,
don't know what I want when I was 16. I got influenced by my parents, by the people around me, just to say, yeah, do what you want, but also keep it safe, you know?
yeah, exactly. That's what every like kind of I guess all adults say. Like, do what you want, but be safe.
Yep, yep. Do what you want, but also don't do what you want.
Yeah. So what were your parents' like reaction then when they heard about you're not gonna do something related to your degree?
Oh, they were totally fine with it. They saw
Okay,
that
that's good.
my identity was sport. And
Yeah.
I also, it was like, not only I said I want to do something in the fitness, but I also said at the moment, like, I'm going to quit badminton. So it was
Mm-hmm.
pretty scared to say that to them. Like, I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
quit this sport and I'm going to pursue my passion,
Mm-hmm.
which isn't practically safe, but
Yeah, because it's
they
like
were fine.
uncertain. That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
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 I think saying it to your parents is really hard when you like
it is.
they don't really understand maybe sometimes, but yeah, I can
But most
relate.
of the times you end up fine.
Yeah.
And when they see that you're doing fine, then they will be fine too.
So how's it going so far in terms of are you enjoying it? Was there anything unlike you? Did you expect anything, and how did it turn out differently? Or
Well, I started like I want to become a personal trainer, but I don't want to become just another personal trainer.
mm,
I really quickly realized that this industry is really now noisy.
mm-hmm,
There are a lot of personal trainers who just help people get fit, and I really felt the need like I need to focus on something in particularly. So I want to focus on women, helping young women getting confident in their body.
mm,
That's the first thing I figured out. Like I need to focus on something, and yeah, the rest of it is like I'm just learning. There
mm,
is a lot to learn in this industry. It's hard to be a beginner
yeah.
again. Like,
That's true. Like you spent so long doing the
yep,
management, and now you're like starting again, which is
yep,
it's a fear that most people have in doing something new. So like you are really inspiring that you are like in. I guess did you have this fear? How did you like overcome it if you
I
did?
was terrified. I was like, oh my God, I, I don't know. I want to do this, so I just threw myself into it. And when I started, I was like, oh my God, what did I do? I'm terrified. I need to learn all this stuff. How am I going to do it? So it's really overwhelming, but I'm happy I took it. I took a chance I had, and I just gave myself this year for uh, really learning, really taking the first steps, not like going after the money or something.
Yeah, and like you're massive into like personal development. Sorry, my English is
Yes.
just wonky right now. But like books, personal development, and yeah, how's that going? How have you found like personal development books helpful? Because I literally did a podcast like the first podcast was saying how personal developments were not helpful because they don't like if you already know the content, then it's not helpful to read another book about it. But you you love reading about like different books, and I want
Yeah.
to see like what your thoughts are on that one.
So I was really thinking before we started this podcast, like, when did I actually start with personal development?
Hmm.
And I don't know actually, because once I picked up a book, I don't know when. I think it's 2 years ago when I started struggling a bit with school, like, this is not what I want, I don't know where to go.
Hmm.
And I think I started with, I have to take a look. I think it's David Goggins actually, which
Really? Oh,
made me into it.
was it 2 years
But
ago? I didn't know that.
I
That's
don't
quick.
know.
Oh,
That's quick.
yeah.
But it can also be Brene Brown,
Mhm.
who's also, I also got a book from her, like, in that stage. But yeah, I just started reading. I really liked it, and I finished the book. I bought a new one, and it keeps coming and coming. So now I'm at the point, like, I don't know if I need to read more books, like just get the information in, or that I need to focus on what I've learned and really put it to practice. So that's where I'm at now with that. But I just really like to read, to learn
Yeah.
new stuff, and I want to keep doing that, I think. But I don't know if
But
this is the smartest move.
I mean, if you enjoy it, then I think like time enjoy wasted is not wasted time. What have you learned most recently about the books you've read that you found most useful in your life?
So I like the last few months in COVID, I've read a lot, and there was this one book. It's Mindset from Carol Dweck. I don't know if you read it.
I haven't, but I need to. I know you said it
Yes,
was your
you
favorite
really
book.
need to. You really need to. It's
I'm
like,
just really bad at books, but
it's the
yeah,
I have the feeling like I read it years ago, but I only knew it since a few months because
really.
it has inspired me so much. And it's about the growth mindset and the fixed mindset.
Mm-hmm.
So the fixed mindset is all about, like, you have talent, things you just born with it, and the growth mindset is like you can develop anything you want. And I always had like the feeling that I had a growth mindset, but when I read that book, I was like, oh damn, this explains a lot.
Really.
So yeah, I'm trying to develop now a growth mindset, and it's hard because I really tend to fall in the fixed mindset race. And but yeah, it's working slowly, getting better, and it's like I'm really scared to take action,
Mm-hmm.
actually.
I think we
I
all
mean,
are.
yes,
Yeah.
it's like one of the things of the fixed mindset is that you're scared to put in the effort, because
Mm.
if you put in the effort, you can fail even harder.
Yeah.
So when I at college, I always wanted the minimum, doing the minimum work,
Yeah.
because if I fail, that's fine because I didn't do a lot. But if
Mm.
it worked out, it's also fine. So that's the thing I'm really working on at the moment.
So how do you work on it in terms of like in I guess you still have to like study now, kind of,
Yep,
because
a lot, yes.
yeah,
And it really kind of holds me back. Like, I'm scared. Like, I'm not scared to study, but I'm scared to practice it because if I fail, then I'm really scared of failing. I think that's one of my
mm.
biggest obstacles at the moment.
So what, like, I guess what's the worst thing that would happen if you failed? As in, like, what are you afraid to fail at? Like, in terms of the exam, or like just not getting clients, or results, or like which
I think
part?
results, like, I don't have to take an exam at the moment. And if I had to take an exam, I can learn for that and I will probably make it through. That will be fine, but it's more about putting it into action. Like, when people see what you're doing and if you saying and doing the right things. And I'm trying to say to myself every day, like, just fail, like, just fail. It will be the best thing what probably happens to you at the moment because it will
Yeah.
make you better. Trying to put myself into that, like, kind of a mantra, just
Mm.
saying it over and over. Just
Yeah.
fail. That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Just like learn to, I guess it's more of like the feeling of like just disappointment, and I guess like understanding that it's going to be probably for like a day, and then you're going to
Yep.
wake up and then let's go again.
Yes, let's go and learn from it, and it will be fine in the end. But
Yeah.
it's like I don't want to disappoint people. That's one of the
Yeah.
biggest thing I think. Like I don't want to disappoint other people. But
I
in the end,
agree.
the only thing I'm disappointing is myself. So
Mm. And I guess like especially about like personal trainer wise, there's lots you aren't in control with. It's like the person you're helping with, they have to actually put in the work. They
yep,
have to take action. So
yep,
you have to take action, but you have to also help them take action, which is extra hard, I guess.
yep.
So
You
do
gotta stay on
you,
top of
yeah,
them.
I guess, can you like tell if someone's going to put in the work or not when you talk to them? Or how, I guess, like, would you combine mindset work and personal development stuff when you coach people and like kind of
Absolutely.
help them develop the growth mindset as well?
Yep, absolutely. Uh, like I think it's a skill to see to hear if people are going to take action or not because
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it.
Yeah,
I don't see it, but my boss can look through it like
really.
before even beginning, and I'm like, he's a good liar, maybe, but I mean, training, nutrition, it isn't comfortable, so people just want to stay away from it, even though
Yeah.
it's their goal to become healthier. But
Yep.
including mindset in it, especially things about habits and the mindset, is great to learn to people.
Mm.
But in the end, everyone comes in and they want to become fit and healthy, and they don't realize that they have to take action, and it's not
Mm.
us who have to take action. We give them the tools, and they have to work with them.
What do you think is the biggest, like from your experience, what do you think is the biggest thing that's holding them, your clients, back from taking action?
Ooh, like mm, I feel like one of the things are just habits. Like people are used to doing something and then they have to totally transform it. And they don't know how it will turn out. So maybe it's also a bit of a confidence factor. Like, I don't know if it works out. I don't know if I can do it. I see
Mm.
also that too a lot often. So yeah, I don't know. It's really hard. Some, yeah,
How are you
I
pushing yourself in the? Because I forgot to like tell everyone you're in this 75-day challenge. Can you like share your
yes.
like what's happening and how you are managing to be consistent and take action on drinking so much water? If you want to drink some now, and all that.
I've got it with me.
Yeah.
So I'm doing a challenge which is called 75 Hard. It's from a guy named Andy Frisella, I think. And it's about drinking no, 3.8 liters of water,
Mm.
doing 2 workouts a day,
Every
reading 10
day.
pages every day, 2 workouts,
Fantastic. Whew.
reading 10 pages of a book. That's the easy part. Um, there's more. A progress picture every day. It
Yeah.
are these simple, almost simple things,
Mm.
like these simple promises to yourself, but they're hard to do. So,
Mm.
and you can't have any days off, which is the hardest part because if you take a day
Yeah.
off, you have to start again from day one.
Oh,
So
75 days. Oh.
75, yes, no days off, no cheat meals, nothing. So for me, I was looking for something a bit uncomfortable, as crazy as
Mm.
it sounds. Like the last
Yeah.
2 months, I was really comfortable in my routine. So I needed a challenge to push myself
Mm.
because I felt really comfortable with myself, which for some people I think is a bit crazy
Yeah.
to take on challenges like this. But for me, I really like to do it. And I think
the goal of this challenge isn't about working out. It isn't about how you look or how much you weigh, but it's all about your mindset, actually. It's about, he always says, going to war with yourself, and it makes you more mental tough and gives you more confidence, because every day you have these little promises, and if you just keep your promises to yourself, you create confidence.
Yeah.
And like in the first 3 days, I think, I realized that I also make promises to myself before I going to do something, like giving a class or something like that. And I always really high standards. And I realized I need to make it so simple and like challenge what I'm doing. So that gives me confidence in the end. And now it's really working against me because I can get to the high standards.
I guess that's what growth mindset people do. They do things that are kind of challenging, which is
Yep.
outside of their comfort zone. And it can be like, as I don't want to say as small, because this is not small, but it can be like physical physical challenges like sports and fitness
Yep.
can help you in your mindset. I think it's a good topic to like learn about how it's important to exercise, not just for how you look, but because of your mindset and how that can really help you in other areas of life.
Like we're at the age where we look at each other like, how do we want to fit the mold? And I think we should step away from that and not work out for how we look, but work out for our mindset. And my big goal is to help women seeing that they're capable of some amazing stuff, like lifting heavy weights and moving. And I think that will make them confident and not fitting the mold, because you'll never.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think sport is really for mental toughness, for your mindset, and it's a great experience.
I agree. It's just like I have a bunch of friends, kind of including me. I'm on and off, but like I have friends that are like we know that it's important, but we don't work out. Do you have like any motivational inspiration to share with us for these types of people, like to understand that it's important, and also for people who are like constantly worried about like body image and like working out for the wrong reasons? How would you advise them to shift that mindset from going from working out just to look a certain way to working out to actually build your confidence and like love yourself?
Yeah, I think like most of us know, like I think everybody knows that it's just important to move, to eat healthy. But it's so hard to start for most of us because it isn't comfortable. It's
Yeah.
really simple, but it isn't easy, So that really holds us back, I think, to start. And in the end, we just have to take the first step and make that first step like really easy. Just put on your shoes and go for a really short walk, or just by putting on your shoes. Like I'm reading Atomic Habits at the moment. It says just put on your running shoes. Just do that, and the next action will follow slowly. Like you don't have to. If you put on your workout clothes, then you're probably going to work out, or you're gonna sit all day in workout clothes. But I don't see that happen often. So yeah, and getting more comfortable with it is just by doing, I think, like taking, which is hard, but if you know you can do hard things, it will give you really that boost to get on with it.
Yeah. For me, I do a hard workout for like 10 minutes, and then I like the YouTube video is like 30 minutes, but 10 minutes in, I like go and drink some water and then I never come back. So,
Yeah,
do you have any like tips for how to take consistent action in terms of like working out and just everything, really?
what I think the point is like we work out and then we're done and nothing happens. We haven't changed, right?
Yeah.
Get a reward, well, English, for working out.
Mm.
So we need to create that reward ourselves, to give something to ourselves, like going to Netflix or something, watching an
Mm.
episode. Really make it something you like, not a tube or of Ben and Jerry's. I
Mm.
want
Mm.
that as a reward, or you can just like strive it off a to-do list. I have for the 75 hard challenge, I have this big list where I can strive it off every day, and it's somewhere where I see it every day, and when I strive it off, it really gives me a boost to come back.
Yeah.
So you need some kind of plan, and you need to hang it somewhere you can see it, and you need to keep rewarding yourself for your small wins.
Mm. Yeah, this we haven't talked about this this point ever in any episodes about rewarding yourself, even if it's like a small reward. That can really help you
That
take action.
really helps, because that's when you like the things you keep doing. It's because you get a reward for it. Only when you do something which gives you a direct reward, like the things that are not healthy for us, makes us feel good, right? That is
Yeah.
our reward afterwards. But the
Mm.
things that are healthy, that don't give us a reward. So we need to create that reward ourselves, which will really helps to keep going. Because
Mm.
if we finish a workout, we feel sore, we feel really sorry for ourselves, then we won't come back to it.
Yeah.
Easy. So yeah,
Mm.
rewarding is really important, I think.
That is a good idea. Maybe could you apply it to failure? Like every time you fail at something, you only reward yourself with something specific when you fail to like encourage yourself that it's okay. Um, well, like of course, like you don't want to fail, but then like, if it happens, you like reward yourself maybe.
Yeah, I also think I posted something about it like yesterday, I think. It's uh, also a identity thing.
Mm,
Like
yeah, the identity shift.
I'm really trying to identify myself as a student, so that when I fail, I know that isn't working, which makes it a reward for me. Because if I fail, don't know, I know that it isn't working, and I can do something else. So
Yeah.
that makes also a reward. It doesn't have to be something you can touch, but also something which have to do with your identity.
Mm,
I think that can be really something which can help you. Like I still identify myself as an athlete, so for me, working out is my reward.
mm. So like, what's your like 10? I don't know, 10-year vision, like what, because it's also about understanding like just dreaming as big as you want to, so it'd be like really cool to like know any like your goal and your dream and just like anything is possible. What would you like your life to be like?
So my big goal, my big vision is to help young women like millennials and Gen Z to become more confident in their body. So I really want to shift their vision about working out and about how they not wanting to fit the mold, stuff like that. And I really want to not make it really regional. I want to make an impact like in the world is my idea, which is
Mm-hmm.
pretty scary to talk about, because
No, it's all about
I want to do that. Like,
yeah.
so yeah, I don't know how, like, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know why I want to do it, but I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it. I want to be like pursuing my career as a personal trainer, keep doing that. I want to do in person coaching with people, but I also want to take it online
Mm,
so I can go all over the world. And I would like to um, put some personal development stuff in there, but
mm.
I don't know how yet.
I think it would be really unique to like maybe have a specific program or something like that combines both. And like if you join me, you have to take this personal development course as well, and like really help, like you're helping people beyond just like physical, and just like you're just transforming their life really, because like when you can change their mindset and change their confidence and change how they look and make them feel like confident, like just inside out, just like a new person because of you, that's a great goal. I think that's just
and I feel like with personal development, when you know yourself that well, and people comment on you, saying something about you, you know if it's true or not. That's affected by it. And I think like if you know your body really well, you know the strengths of your body, you know what it can do, what it's capable of, then it also gives you that same confidence. And then you stop looking at the stereotype, start looking at your body as a more thing which moves and which evolves some amazing stuff. So I'm trying to do like want to help people get self mastery. I think it's called.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff, not only in the mind but also in the body. Which I don't hear someone talk about it like that, but I don't know if it's possible.
I think it's really important. I think it's super important to just like help people beyond, like, just because they could be really fit, and then like after finishing with you, they might like just go back to old habits and stuff. But like you're basically transforming them for like the rest of their lives afterwards, and like building that community. Let's go community. It would be really nice, I think.
Yep, let's go.
Have you ever been through a phase where like looks are the most important?
No, I don't. I think like I've never struggled with it that much, but you know, as a young girl, you fall into it really easily.
Yeah.
So I had some small parts. My family has some obesity in it. I find it hard to say really thin, but I always played badminton at somehow some kind of a high level. So I saw what I'm capable of, and that makes me confident. And there was like a time where I started to go more to the gym, and started more like a program for sculpting my body, and that made me really look to my body in a different way. So I really felt like that wasn't working for me, because that made me more insecure about my body, about the little parts which aren't as nice as the other parts of my body. So I think like I don't struggle with it that much, but if I do, I do so now and then. Like I think we all do, because comparison is really some kind of human trait. We just want to fit in a group, but I can get myself out of it really quickly, I think.
That's good. All about the mindset, that too.
And I really want to teach that to other people. Like, I feel it can work for other people as well.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's just so important. Like, as someone who just like who like recovered from an eating disorder, I completely agree with just needing to understand that your mind is like kind of what controls like, everything, and like just how you look isn't the main goal of life. And so I absolutely love what you're doing. Who inspires you to like take action? Or
it's a great question, because it's a hard question, because there is so much, I think. But I think I'll name two. One of them is someone who is more close to me, which is my boss, my trainer.
Yeah, you mentioned him.
Yeah,
it'd be super cool to listen to your story, because like you were like a massive fan of him, and now he's a coach, like he's your boss, which is so cool.
Yes, that like when I was really young, my boss was a professional football player at my town, and I always went to his games, and he was like the captain of the team, so everybody really likes him, cheers on him, and I was a fan of him. I have some pictures taken with him, like when I was a little girl, and he was playing football. So a few years later, like 12 years later or something, when I was 16,
Wow.
I wanted to go to the gym because to help my badminton career
Mhm.
taking to another level. And he had just started a gym in my little town.
Mm.
So I was at I think it was my hairdresser actually, who really spoke well about him. And she said, you need to come, you need to come. And I felt like, oh my God, it's actually so scary because I was a fan of him. I don't want to do this. But I started coming to his lessons and it was great. And I feel like he is really into working hard, really direct, no nonsense kind of stuff. And I really like that. It works for me. So I kept coming back to his trainings and I saw what happens to my body, how I developed. And then I really liked what he was doing in the gym. And one day I was like, you know what? I want to do this too. I want to also become a personal trainer. And he said, well, that's a great idea. So if you're going to take this in this course, you can come here and you can intern here and you can work here in the end. So that's how I ended up working for my gym.
That is so cool.
Yes, but he's really an inspirational guy. Like he really wants the best for people, for everyone who's coming in. He wants to help them, and at the same time, he's really direct. And
Mm.
some people are a bit scared of that, or
Yeah.
because he's so direct, but he's doing it out of a good place.
Mm.
So yeah, he always helps me taking action, and he wants to learn a lot himself, and he wants to help me learn a lot. So
Yeah, I think it's really good to have someone there to support
yeah,
you, like a mentor, to really point out stuff when you're doing it wrong, and not being afraid to like push you hard, like just like push you out of your comfort zone even more than you're already pushing yourself. Yeah.
that's important. Yeah, yeah.
So what is he pushing you to do now at the moment? Other than
So
the challenge, is there anything like what's the next
the challenge was my
stage?
idea.
Oh.
um, one thing is like I'm still when I give classes a bit insecure sometimes to
Mm.
tell what I know because I don't know it that long. I'm just a beginner. I tell myself constantly, but I also want to perform well. I want to help people. So he really tries to get me out of that insecurity at the moment and just speak up and just fail sometimes.
Yeah, I guess like as a personal trainer doing courses, I don't know, you have to like shout at them. Do you like have to like shout like keep going? Or I don't know.
Yeah, they need that. Like it's
Yeah.
motivation. They want it, so you can't
Mm.
just stay quiet at the sideline and hope they do something.
Yeah.
Get them fired up and go do the work.
Yeah, that is that's why I think having a personal trainer is important, even though like people say that you don't really need like people to help you in like fitness and stuff. You can do it yourself. But I think having someone there to support you
Yes,
is always good.
yes. I think someone like which is more from a book, I think, from personal development space. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
if you call it personal development space because
Yeah.
I think it's David Goggins. I don't know if you
Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
call him someone.
Oh yeah. He's
I
a
don't know.
I mean he's all about the mind and visualization,
Yeah,
but also like I don't know, yeah, he's just super crazy, amazing, tough.
I really like his style. Like when he has done so many things, and his story is absolutely crazy. And
Mm.
always he has some of his tools, like the cookie jar.
Yeah, I like that one.
So this is this jar where you have cookies in it, and those cookies are your like your
Mm.
wins from way back. And when it gets really hard, you can take out a cookie, take a good look at it, and it gives you the to go on. And I actually use it way a lot when running. So, but yeah, what he's doing, I really like it. He's absolutely crazy. And when I see that, I also want to do an ultra marathon. I don't know if it's a good idea, but he really inspires me the most, I think, when I look into the personal development space.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
also, one of the big things he said one time is like that he is a big introvert. He said it one time like he's the biggest introvert. He just want to stay in his apartment, don't want to talk to people. But he knows he needs to do this because he needs to help other people come out of their rut, you know?
Yeah,
And sometimes I feel like I have the same thing. Like I just want to stay inside. Like I'm going to
same.
do online trading or stuff, not going outside. But you know, if I want to help people, I want to make an impact, then I have to put myself out of there. And I think it's something you can learn.
Yeah, I think I agree because I want to help people but I want to help more people than, yeah, at the moment, of course, I'm also tiny, but like I hope that in the future I want to help more and like talk to more, like maybe be on Lewis Howe's podcast, for example. um, yeah, that would require me to put myself out there and be a bit like just fail because yeah, I'm kind of nervous, but yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
it's scary.
yeah,
When
it
you're
is scary.
really good, I think.
Yeah, yeah. What made you interested in like Lewis Howe? This is like personal.
No, but we met him like
Yeah, that's
and
true.
we didn't know each other,
Yeah,
so it's important.
yeah. How
But
did yeah?
when coronavirus hit, I just had some time, I had so many spare time, you know. And then I saw Lewis. I didn't even know him before, and he
Really?
was doing this free training, and I don't know. I got fired up, and he looked really genuine. So I applied for his inner circle directly after because it was some kind of deal, you can say. But then, what the thing I sometimes have with these uh, gurus and people in personal development is that sometimes I don't always have the feeling that they are real.
Yeah.
But then I saw Lewis interacting in the inner circle, and he was just so genuine, and he really wanted to help people and things like that. So that made me even more of a fan of him.
Yeah, because before I was also like I've always been really interested in his podcasts and stuff. I always listened to it, but it wasn't until after I went in the circle to see him. He is really all about like giving more value than he takes, and that kind of inspires me to do the same, to like give more than I get back, and like eventually, naturally, I would just because yeah, I always have like more than enough in the end.
Yeah,
But it's really inspiring to see, I think.
he is inspiring. I actually had a small talk with him on Instagram.
How was it? He just gives me a heart in everything. So yeah,
I Yeah, I was really active in the inner circle, and he was like, "Oh, thank you for being in the inner circle. It's so great." And then I just talked back like, "Yeah, I really want to take action." I was still at that stage then, and I said something about wanting to take action, and then he started just coaching me on that. Which was like, I don't know if this is real, if this is his assistant or something. So yeah, it was great. He's really into going all in directly
yeah,
instead of making a plan and doing it then.
yeah. I think he's the example of like not being afraid to fail because he tests everything. I think he's like always testing stuff, and I guess
Yeah,
for me, we're like scared to test because it could go wrong. But he's someone who isn't like that, I guess, which is goals.
yes. Like last webinar he gave, he said actually that he goes into fast and he doesn't think about if it's the right idea or if it's a good plan. So he said it's also a bit of a weakness for him at the moment.
Yeah, I think balance is hard. Like,
Yep, it is for everything.
yeah, for everything, honestly. Do you think you're gonna maybe like open your? Would you want to open your own gym one day?
So I don't know if I want to open my own gym. Probably not. But I think I want to do something like write my own program,
You should write your book because you like books.
a
Too.
book, maybe a book.
It will have the best
And just
cover because your design is like
yes.
amazing. Yeah.
But I was also thinking about like things like workbooks or planners because
Mm.
I really like to plan things, which is maybe also a weakness for not taking action. But into planning, and I think if you have a great planning system, then things work out in the end.
Mm.
But I was thinking about also creating things and not only be a personal trainer
Yeah.
and not a gym. I think I like
Mm.
to work like I have now.
Yeah. I think it would be cool to like. I don't know. I can just really see the slogan like "Let's go." Every
Let's
time I see it, I just think of you, and I think of like it would be like cool for like everyone to do the same and kind of develop that personal brand. And then there's like a like water bottle, let's go, or like work puts and a let's go planner. I don't know. I can see it. I can just really visualize it and see it happening. But,
my
yeah,
brand
maybe.
go.
Yeah, your brand. That would be so cool. Something to consider. But yeah. So what are you working on at the moment then? Do you have a workout next coming?
So we got just back into training actually.
Mm,
So firstly, when Corona hit, I was really into personal development, things
yeah.
like
Now back to the.
yes, and this is a completely new routine again. So I need to give training at night or in the morning, and
Mm,
then do my own things. So I really need to find my way in that. I stopped actually planning, which I do love to plan, but I stopped it
yeah.
because it was a bit, chaotic. So at this point, I'm mostly giving training almost every day in the gym, doing my own work. Um, so yeah, I really want to have a normal routine again where I can fit in the
Mm,
things I was doing during COVID.
mm. Yeah, it's gonna change. I'm still in the like lockdown mode, so I don't have school yet,
Oh, really?
but it will change soon, I think. And then I need to figure out how I'm gonna keep this up and how I
Yeah,
need to go back to books and like
yeah.
exams.
But they're also talking about like the new normal.
Mm,
I don't know what it looks like, but
yeah, I don't know, but I think like everyone probably has now kind of gotten used to, I guess, working at home. Do you think
mm-hmm.
that's a good thing or a bad thing?
I love it. I'm an introvert. I love it. No,
As in like for your career and stuff, you think every like I guess having an online presence is important now, I think.
yes. I don't know. Like working at home, I think it can work, but we need the human connection.
Yeah, that's true.
I think we can work more at home, but also take some days in the office.
Mm.
Last few weeks, there was a small survey in the Netherlands, like, what do you like, working at home or in office? Because now we have tried both. And
Mm.
most of people said they liked working home. So, but
Interesting.
like I I hear a lot of people say that their health got worse from working at home because it's
Yeah,
really close. You don't walk or do stuff like that. So
yeah, yeah. But I was hoping that I don't know. I hope I don't know why today is just like, but I'm just so happy that I got to like we talked so much on like Messenger and we never really kind of
yeah,
did a call, which is it's so it's just so funny because I just really didn't expect to like leave. I just like expect to like join the inner circle 1 month and then just like leave. And then like now I'm left with like a really cool friend and from the Netherlands, and yeah, so cool. I need to come one day, definitely. Yeah, I don't have any personal trainer friends, so that's like super cool that I met you and like what you're doing, especially like that, like you're someone who isn't just a personal trainer who just like focuses on getting people like quick results and like lose 10 pounds in a month. You're like focused on not just like health and mindset. It's like I need this personal trainer whenever I like get into fitness again. I would definitely, you're like number one, I'm gonna go find you. But yeah, and like anyone who is listening who might want a personal trainer, you never know. How can they find you?
On Instagram, I think it's the best. I'm the most on there. It's just Dianbos.
Dianbos. Yeah. Yeah, I will link all of this, like how to find you in the description box. And thank you so much for coming on. Like, really appreciate it. And I hope that. Oh wait, no. Yeah, normally I ask every guest to like give listeners a challenge to take action. So, what would your challenge to everyone be to take action on? It could be like exercise or food or like your choice.
I think it's exercise. I give you a really easy challenge.
Okay.
Which is, if you finish listening to this podcast, just put on your running shoes or your workout shoes and see what happens next. And your clothes, workout clothes and shoes, and just see what happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that because like I can't not take action if I am like the host. Like I have to do what I say and I have to do what other people. The challenges what you guys set. So yeah.
You messaged me on, what was it, Instagram, saying like, I have this idea for a podcast.
Did I?
And then like a few days later, you had your first episode. Like you're taking action. So
I'm taking action on more of the podcast stuff, and then I'm taking less action on working out and health stuff. So yeah, it is balance. Yeah, back to balance. But yeah, thank you so much, and definitely find Dian for any health advice. We all need that, and mindset and all of that. So yeah, thank you very much, and I'm going to end recording. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and remember to take on the challenge, to take action, and to do some exercise after listening to this podcast, because why not? But at least 5 minutes is better than 0. And connect with us. Message Dian on Instagram, follow her, message me, and yeah, until next time.